Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, yes, yes. On the couch right here is our art display artist. She's the talented Blessing Sorporuchi Uzoatuegwu. She's a visual artist who has made a name for herself in painting, a full-time studio artist and proud member of the Society of Nigerian Artists. She's also here to share her story with us, her journey as a visual artist. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Sorporuchi.
Yeah,
I love the name.
Thank you
it's
so
very
much.
distinct.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. What does it mean?
It means respect God or fear God.
Respect or fear God. I love it. Talk to us about your journey as a visual artist. How did it all begin, especially in a male-dominated industry?
Well, my art journey has been a beautiful one.
Yeah.
Beautiful and, let me say, rough adventure. I call it an adventure journey.
Okay.
Because I started as an artist right from childhood, you know. My dad wanted me to be a petrochemical engineer.
Okay.
But I just woke up one day and I told him, Dad, I want to be an artist as a child. He was like, why would you want to be an artist? Art is meant for men, not a female thing. I told him that's what I want. I want to be an artist. And we quarreled over it for a couple of times. And at the time, he just blessed me to do what I want, not knowing that the next year I will lose him. So since then, thank you. Since then, I have been an artist right from my childhood. And what really inspired me was whenever I dream, I see myself acting, like painting, drawing, singing, stuff like that. I grew up becoming an artist and I appreciated myself for that. And
fantastic. And the journey has been blissful from there on.
Yeah, though at the time, it was quite difficult. It was quite difficult because when I get into school, I would say thank you to those people whom God have used to see me through, on my path. Because I wouldn't say I grew up with my parents.
I mean, I can't wait to, delve into your mind, your creative process as a visual artist.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the materials you use for your art pieces.
I use oil painting.
Okay.
I make use of oil most time.
Okay.
But I use acrylic, I use other medium, but right now I use oil.
You use oil.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this paintings for a minute.
Okay.
I particularly love the one with the lady, the young girl. Is she a lady or a young girl?
It's a young girl.
The young girl with the wrap, the head wrap over her head.
Young girl,
I love it. It's beautiful. It depicts our culture, as Africans. And talk to us about that particular painting.
Yeah, I love my culture. I love Africa, I must say. And what I decided to talk about my culture because I can't see myself, into the white skin, like trying to depict another person's culture in my own culture. Even despite that, I'm trying to see how I can use art to bring the human race together. But talking about African culture, using the beads and the gele to talk about African culture is like there's something that brings us together, which is the beads. I studied about the beads. I realized that beads stands for royalty. It's like gold. Before the coming of the Western, the whites, colonial masters, this bead was seen as gold, was seen as diamond, and was only used by the kings, the royals, the nobles.
Yes, the nobles.
Yeah, it was seen as gold. So when I want to use it, I now realize that in time to come, I realize that this bead is what brings us together. In terms of traditional marriage, in terms of naming, or call it whatever, the bead stands as a unified, bird that brings the Africans, brings us together. So that's why I use.
What materials did you use for that painting? Because it stands out.
Like I said, I used oil painting.
Oil painting.
Yeah, that's
what's oil painting? What does it look like? What does it feel like?
Okay, it's a kind of, in a tuber form, like I should have come with one or two of them. In a tube form, it's is in a tube form. It's like toothpaste, but it's not a
okay,
toothpaste.
okay.
Very expensive.
Okay.
So
And then you just use them to
I mix it.
mix and then using painting.
Using
Is that the prominent material you use for some of your paintings?
Yes, it's very expensive. I think it should be one of the most expensive
Art
material,
materials you use. Okay, let's talk a bit about some of the other art pieces over there.
Okay.
Let's talk about the one just right by me right here,
Okay,
beside me here.
Okay.
What inspired that particular painting?
What inspires that painting is the question of talent,
Okay.
gift.
Okay.
I realized that the world you see today came to be out of gifts. And the world is as beautiful as it is because we have gifts. We have talent, we have ideas. Ideas brings you to limelight. Your gift brings you to limelight. So without your gift, without your ideas, without potential, you will remain hidden. The world won't see you. So what your gift brings you to limelight, brings you for the whole world to see.
Just as your gifts brought you here.
Yeah, so I'm using this as a medium to tell the world, to tell the people, keep working and keep working on that thing. That little thing you feel it is not important.
Talk to us about I see that she's in a field. It looks like she's in a field with, are those tulips or daisies? I'm not exactly sure. The flowers you use.
Okay, I
what
use
it symbolizes.
sunflower.
Flower. Oh, okay.
Symbolizes fame.
Beautiful.
Fame,
love it.
you know. Fame. It symbolizes fame.
I love
and
it. Okay.
That's what it symbolizes for me.
Let's talk about the lucrativeness as a female artist. How lucrative is it for you in terms of acceptance? What's it been like for you?
It's beautiful.
Okay.
You know, in time past, female artists were not really, will I say, not really accepted.
Yeah.
But right now,
there's a lot of acceptance.
Yeah, there's a lot of acceptance in the industry for female artists. You know? And it's huge for the female artist.
And you're making a lot of money from it.
Yeah, when you know what you are doing.
When you know what you're doing.
And when you know where you are going to.
Sculptor, thank you for sharing your gift with us on the show this morning.
Thank you.
Your art pieces are beautiful.
Thank you.
And I'm wishing you all the best in the space.
Thank you.
All right, fantastic. And that's it on our art display for now. It's the top of the hour. The show continues shortly. Stay with us, guys.